Hi, this is Judy at Judy in the Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make whole wheat beer bread. It's really quite simple. First, I'm going to start with some whole wheat flour, and in this bowl I already have 10 ounces of whole wheat flour, which would be equivalent to 2 cups of whole wheat flour, and I also have 5 ounces or 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Okay, so that's good to go. I'm going to add to that 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay, now I'm going to stir that up just to combine all the ingredients. I have my oven preheated to 375. The rack is in the middle of the oven. Okay, I think this is mixed up enough. Now I'm going to add 1 12-ounce bottle of beer. You can add a can of beer, whatever you like. It can be any kind of beer you want. It could be a light beer or it could be a dark beer. This is a light. It's quite bubbly here. Now, because we're dealing with whole wheat flour, it does absorb more moisture than all-purpose flour or even self-rising. So I'm adding an extra 1/4 cup of water to compensate for that. Now I'm going to stir this up until everything is combined. I have my loaf pan here. It is greased. It's an 8x4 pan. But you can bake this bread in any size container you want. You may have to adjust the baking time a little bit, but 375 in a loaf pan like this, 45 to 55 minutes. For me, 45 minutes usually works out perfectly. And I test it with either a toothpick or a cake tester in the middle, and if it comes out clean, you know your bread is baked. Getting it mixed up really well here. You want all the dry ingredients to be incorporated in to that liquid. Okay, it's good. I'm going to scrape this spoon, get all the batter off of that spoon that I can. And then I'm going to scoop it into my loaf pan. Smooth out the top just a little bit. Scrape this spatula some. I don't like to waste any of that dough. Now I have 2 tablespoons of butter, and this is real butter that I've melted, and I'm just going to drizzle it over the top. That's kind of an optional thing, but I like to do that. It gives it some nice color, gives it a little crunch too. Okay, the oven is hot. We're going to put it in. For me, usually 45 minutes is good, 375. And we'll be right back when the bread is done. Okay, our beer bread has baked. It has passed the toothpick test. When you put the cake tester in the middle, it comes out clean. So we want to take it out of the pan and put it on a wire rack to cool. Really easy to do that. Just turn it over. It should come out really easily, and just allow it to cool for a while on that rack before you attempt to slice it. This recipe and other recipes, beer bread recipes, can be found in a file that I've got on my website, handmadeinoiowa.com. Look for the recipes page and you'll see a little booklet that is downloadable on there. This is Judy at Judy in the Kitchen. See you again.